Hello everybody, this is Fernito Bobbin here, and welcome back to Train Simulator 3, where today we'll be taking a look at the newly released Horseshoe Curve route. Yes, another American route here in Train Simulator 3, like we haven't already got a million of those, but this one, though, is actually quite interesting. So yeah, this, of course, is the Horseshoe Curve route. Well, we're not actually on the Horseshoe Curve route at the moment, because I don't think there's any yards that are actually big enough to showcase just the amount of content they get in this route, as I will show off in just a little bit. But yeah, Horseshoe Curve, which is technically a remake, but also not really, because I think the Horseshoe Curve route here in Trainz 3 is actually made from scratch. And I don't think it actually uses the Trainz 2 as a base. I'm not too sure, but yeah. But yeah, of course, we already got the Horseshoe Curve route over in Train Simulator 2 last year, but now here it is in Train Simulator 3. And, well, as you see right in front of me, some of the equipment here in this route is actually really interesting. So, yeah, so a lot of the rings are rolling stock in the Horseshoe Curve route. So, yeah, let's take a look at everything they get here in the Horseshoe Curve add-on here in Train Simulator 3. But before we do that, be sure to check out my Fiverr gig. Link is in the description. Alright, so starting off with the star of the show, here is the Amtrak P42 locomotive, but this time here in the Phase 6 Special 50th Anniversary Paint Scheme. Yes, indeed. Now, of course, we just got the Amtrak P42 courtesy of ProTrain in the In Your Mountain route, which came out not too long ago, actually. But, yeah, here it is back again in this route. Of course, we also have the regular one, but this one, though, of course, is in a new livery. Yep, that's the Amtrak Phase 6 50th Anniversary paint scheme. I was kind of hoping, though, that they would have done Phase 7, though, instead of Phase 6, because Phase 7 is a somewhat more common paint scheme now, since they're starting to paint up more of the P42s in that paint scheme. Whereas this Phase 6 livery is a one-of-a-kind paint job. There is no other P42s in this livery, but still, I guess I see a P42 in a 50th Anniversary special paint scheme. So, yeah, like I said, this is the Phase 6 paint job. Which is not quite Phase 7. As you see, the color scheme is a bit different than Phase 7. But there you go. So I think for the most part, it's the same old ProTrain P42 as what we got in the mountains, but of course this one is in a different paint job. So yeah, here's a very nice looking paint job, though. I actually much prefer this over Phase 5 because it's a lot more vibrant and colorful, and I like it. Alright, so take a look at the interior cab, and I'll give you a brief run over this in case you did see the In Your Mountains video. Yeah, here it is, the cab of the ProTrain P42. I'm going to say ProTrain P42 because, of course, there are a couple of the P42s available in this game. Of course, you have the Joy-to River one as well, which is available as a standalone DLC. And, of course, you also get that really bad one in the in a couple other routes. But I already went over that in the In Your Mountains video, so if you want to see more P42isms, then yeah, go watch the In Your Mountains video. But for today, we'll just be strictly focusing on the ProTrain P42, since that's the one they get here in this route. And yeah, I think the cab, like I said, is the exact same as the other one, but I figured we'll give you another rundown of it just in case you didn't see it. Alrighty then, let's beep the horn. And whoops, and looks like the Hornet Bell is the exact same as the In Your Mountains one, which is, yeah, still not quite accurate, but yeah, we'll see if they fix that at some point in the future. But yeah, but for now, there you have it. That is the Amtrak P42 ProTrain version in the Phase 6 livery. Alrighty, well, the P42 may not like to be new, but we do have some new coaches. Yes, sir, we got even more new Amtrak equipment. At this time, it is the Amfleet coaches. Yes, we have Amfleets here in Train Simulator 3, finally. I've wanted these so bad in a Trainz mobile game, and here they are, Amfleet coaches. I absolutely love these coaches. Of course, I see them, well, pretty much all the time on the Northeast Corridor, of course, on the Amtrak Northeast Regional. But of course, they are used on other Amtrak services as well. But of course, here they are in the Horseshoe Curve route, which of course makes sense because they're of course used on the Amtrak Pennsylvanian service, which I'll of course go into when we get to it. But here it is then. So you get 4 different Amfleet coaches, 3 different variants of the Amfleet 1 coach, as well as 1 variant of the Amfleet 2 coach. And I'll go into that, well, we're going to go into it now. So here it is then, first up, this is the Amfleet 1 coach class version. There's the coach class coach. Very nice looking coach, by the way. It's not as shiny as I would like it to be, but it still looks fine. Yeah, I like it. It's got a lot of detail, though, so yeah, that's very good. Yeah, a lot of details here on this Amfleet 1 coach. And of course, this is the coach class, as you can see by the thing. Of course, here's the roof of the Amfleet coach. So there you have it. And they have it. Does it have a passenger view by any chance? I think only the I think only the Amfleet 2 coach has a passenger view, so you have no passenger view in this thing. But oh well. All right, up next we have the Amfleet 1 Cafe version, which hey, has a bonus even as the Northeast Regional branding on it. So yeah, which of course is realistic. So yeah, here you go, the Amfleet 1 Cafe version. Yeah, look at that. Food service car. Yes, Amfleet 1 Cafe. Alrighty. And does this thing have a pass view? No, it doesn't. Okay. I think, yeah, like I said, we'll take it anyways. And finally, here is the Amfleet 1 Business Class version. Yes, sir. Here's the Business Class coach. I think it's mostly the same as the Coach Class coach. But of course, it does have the Business Class branding on the side, which of course is realistic. There you go. Yep, the Amfleet 1 Business Class version. How about it? And do a passive view in this one? No, we don't. Okay, well, the next one does. And last of the Amfleets, here it is, the Amfleet 2 Coach Class version. And you may be wondering, well, what is actually the difference between the Amfleet 1 and the Amfleet 2? So I can actually already tell. The Amfleet 2 Coach has bigger windows, as well as only have a door on one side. So, yeah. Here's then a Amfleet 2 Coach, which is also used on the Amtrak Pennsylvanian. And, of course, also used on Amtrak's, some of the Amtrak long-distance trains. Yeah. And, yeah, they have it, the Amtrak Amfleet 2 passenger coach. Alrighty. And since you have a pass view, yes, it does. Hey, we even got the newer seats as well. Yeah, I got the newer seats, which have been used in the Amfleet coaches since, like, 2018 or something. And, yeah, very well done interior, and I should know, because I've actually been in the Amfleet coach before. Well, I haven't been in the Amfleet 2, but I have ridden the Amfleet 1s a few times. And yeah, it does very, very much look like this. So how about that? But yeah, very nice interior here in the Amfleet 2. And finally, we have the Viewliner baggage car, which is not new. Of course, this was already in the in your mountains route, but nice to see it back here in the Horseshoe curve route, since of course it is also used on the Amtrak Pennsylvanian service, as you'll see later. And they have it. And just for the heck of it, does the coach have a interview? No, it doesn't. All right. I'm gonna pull back up my list here because I've had a couple of recording issues actually today, so hopefully it doesn't keep persisting. All right, and that is all of the new Amtrak equipment. Well, barring the baggage car. Now I have to get the P42 in two different liveries. Of course, you have the Phase 6 livery, but also get the regular Phase 5 paint job, which I'm pretty sure is the exact same as the In Your Mountains version. I think this just is the In Your Mountains version. There's not really, well, yeah, you get what I'm saying here. But here it is then, the Amtrak P42 in Phase 5, which, like I said, yeah, I think it's just the In Your Mountains version, so there you have it. Now let's look at the interior cab, and yep, the interior cab is pretty much, I think, the exact same as the Phase 6 version. And now, of course, let's go over the horn. And horn and bell is the exact same. Alright. And maybe notice what train it's pulling. Well, this is actually just the same old Amfleet coaches. However, just for fun, I actually figured out what use this coach to make up what is the Amtrak Northeast Regional. Yeah. Yeah, what's nice about this is that we actually get all three of the different types of Amfleet 1 coaches. Of course, you get the coach class, cafe, and the business class. And actually, we have the business class coach here at the end. And, yeah, you can actually use these coaches to make up what is the Amtrak Northeast Regional. So, yeah. And yeah, I'm a big Northeast Regional fan, being, well, living in the Northeast. So, yeah, how about that? You're going to get the P42 leading. You know what make this even better, though? We got an ACS64. So, hey, developers, if you're watching, ACS64 would be quite cool to complement these coaches. Although, you will actually see the P42, though, hauling the Northeast Regional in some parts of the, well, some parts of Northeast America. You know, of course, got the Northeast Region that also branches off Northeast Quarter, goes to places in Virginia, as well as Springfield, Massachusetts, and, of course, when the Northeast Region goes there, of course, is being led by the P42. And, yeah, that's me being an Amtrak fan, so there you have it. But yeah, that's all the Amtrak equipment that gets in this add-on. So now let's go over some freight stuff. Yes, sir. Alrighty then. So, first up here is the Norfolk Southern ES44AC, which of course is not new to Train Simulator 3. In fact, the ES44AC was actually added to the game quite a while ago. But if you don't have any other Trains 3 routes, here it is. Again in this add-on. I believe this locomotive was also featured in the Altoona Marshalling Yard route that came out back in May. And it's also available as a, well, it's actually also available as a standalone locomotive as well. And it's also available in the Norfolk Southern Heritage Pack number 2. So you get to get this locomotive in quite a few different packs, actually. So, yeah, but here it is then in this one. Yeah. Of course, I've already shown this locomotive here on the channel before, but let's just give it a bit of a refresher here, just in case you haven't seen it yet. Is this just me, or is the seat... Wait, where's the desk? Huh? I don't remember that. Am I crazy, or is that different? I have no idea. Weird. Yeah, I don't know if I'm losing my marbles or something, or... I don't know. But yeah, here's the cab of the ES44AC. And, that roof details and everything. Yep, and there you have it. Alright, horn. And so before the Pennsylvanian move for quite a while. So there you have it, the Norfolk Southern ES44AC. And now let's go over some freight rolling stock. First up here, we have the 52-foot gondola in the Norfolk Southern livery. I think it's just NS and it's all black, but there you go, gondola. NSisms. Yes, sir. Yep, there's your gondola. I'm not sure if it's possible to put a load in here, but oh well. Up next, we have a 50-foot boxcar. Actually, a few 50-foot boxcars. First up, though, we have the one in the Norfolk Southern brown livery. Yep. Norfolk Southern. Yes. Alrighty. Up next, we have another 50-foot boxcar. This time in the Norfolk Southern Co livery. I'm not sure what Co means, but yeah, you'll get a silver variant of this boxcar as well here in this add-on. Yeah, pretty nice looking car, actually. Yeah, a lot of time the modeling on these freight cars kind of varies. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not so good, but at least here it's pretty decent. And finally, another 50-foot boxcar. This time in the Conrail livery. Yes, sir, because of course Conrail is the predecessor to Norfolk and Southern. And here you have it. Conrail. Yes. Alright, and there's some freight rolling stock for you. Yeah, no Norfolk Southern plus a Conrail thing. And I have more stuff this time in Pennsylvania Railroad, of course, and I decided to put in front of this one. Another thing that I get here in the center, this is the, well, you probably know what this is, but here is the Norfolk Southern ES44AC, the 8102 Pennsylvania Railroad Heritage Unit. Yes, sir, the Pennsylvania Heritage Unit is back here in this add-on. Once again, and yeah, I should just reiterate, yeah, this is included here in this add-on. You do not need to buy this separately or in that pack. You can get it in this route. So yeah, and yeah, like I mentioned before, this is actually my favorite of all the ES44AC NS Heritage units. Yeah, I really like this paint scheme. I've always been a fan of Pennsylvania Railroad. Their trains, they just look so nice, and I'm very happy that this livery is here on a modern locomotive. So us present day rail fans can enjoy this locomotive as well, or enjoy the as well. Alright, so take a look at the interior cab, and yep, the interior cab is probably all the same as the other one. Yep, apart from, I guess, get the right number 8102, but I think otherwise the cab is all the same. Alright, horn. And some horn and bell as the other one. Alrighty. Alright, well, we got some Pennsylvania Railroad equipment. First up here, we have the Pennsylvania Railroad 40-foot boxcar. I believe this is actually the same stuff as we've had in Train Simulator 2, as well as some other stuff here in Train Simulator 3. Of course, these... Yeah, just so yeah, these boxcars are not new to Train Simulator 3. We've had these for quite a bit now in other add-ons, but here it is back again here in this one. This, of course, is a much older asset, so it's going to be a little more basic looking, but there you go. Up next is the Pennsylvania Railroad 50-foot boxcar. Yeah, here you go. This door is suddenly open for some reason. And finally, the Pennsylvania Railroad 60-foot boxcar. It's quite a long one, actually. And yeah, we'll take away the trio of the Pennsylvania boxcars. Nice. Alright, well, we got some more Pennsylvania Road equipment. Here is the Pennsylvania Road flat car, number 30259. Yep, Pennsylvania Road flat car. It's definitely a flat car, so yeah. Again, not sure if it's possible to build a load on this thing, but there you go. And up next, this is a different asset. This is the PR flat car 41361, which is the auxiliary track repair flat car. Yeah, there you have it. It's all wood for some reason. It's got a barrel on it though, that's pretty nice. Alright, there you go. And last up on this consist here is this thing. This is the Pennsylvania Railroad N5C caboose. I think this is actually a caboose that you will only see actually in the museum in Altoona. Yeah, I don't think you'll be seeing this on the road actually, and yeah, it's not a very good looking asset, but you will see it though in the museum. So there you have it. It's quite an old caboose though, so yeah. Both in real life and in the game. Does it pass with you by any chance? No, it doesn't. Okay, that was a bit redundant. All right. Alrighty, well, now we go to some rather interesting equipment. Actually, that's everything over here, Amtrak and stuff, but now, of course, we got some more stuff here. So, yeah. First up, though, we have this. Here is the Pennsylvania Railroad GP9. Yeah. I'm not sure if this is a new thing, or if this is, I don't know. Or if we've had this before. I'm not sure, but here it is. Then the Pennsylvania Railroad GP9. I think this look was actually used as a static object on the Horseshoe curve itself, because that's where you can see this thing as like a display piece. But even as a that's the thing, it's actually a pretty nice add-on actually, or pretty nice asset actually, because this is actually a Pro Train thing. What's the cab like? Ooh, hey, we got a new cab. All right. Here's the captain of the Pennsylvania GP9. How about that? Nice. Look it. Alrighty. Let's look throughout the rest of the cabin. Yeah, there's the side there. How's the roof details? Oh, there. Well, there are roof details. And there's the door, the back part. And what's a bit weird though is that you can't actually see the locomotive from inside, which is bizarre. Okay. That's a bit weird, but there have it then. How's the horn and bell? Okay, a bit disappointing. It's just the default Trainz horn and bell. So, yeah, but there you go then, Pennsylvania Railroad GP9. And now, we're to get something that I've never actually had here in Trainz Simulator 3. Here is some maintenance of the way equipment. Yeah, we don't really usually get MOW stuff here in Trainz Simulator, but here we are. First up here, we have this. This is the Crane 150-ton MOW Conrail X48, which is a crane, obviously. But yeah, we don't usually get cranes here in this island, but nice to see it here. Yeah. Nice. Alright, do we have a passive view in this thing? No, we don't. Okay, but we're checking. But there you have it. That's the crane. Next, we have the Crane Boom Cradle Flat Car Conrail. So I have a boom tender, which looks pretty interesting, actually. Yeah, I think that's the first time we've ever gotten minutes of way equipment here in Trainz Simulator 3. So yeah, nice. Well, I say that by that I mean American minutes of the way. Maybe I've had some German stuff in the past, but as far as American minutes of the way equipment, I think this is the first time we've ever gotten something like that. So yeah. And next up here, we have the Crane Tender MOW Conrail. Yes, sir. I like this blue Conrail livery, actually. Something out of wood, though. It's a bit weird. But there you have it. Am I hearing things? Is this thing powered? I think that's GP9. I don't know. Anyways, up next, we have the Placer and Thorough Undercutting and Ballast Cleaner Car. Which, I'm not sure what's it doing in this. I don't know, because it's got buffers. This thing's actually British. So I'm not sure what this is. Wait a minute. Also, just notice the wheels are floating. And the track gauge. Oh dear. Well, I don't know what this is doing here, but here you have it then. This is the plaster and third undercutting and balance clear thing. We have the, yeah, first we have the end car here, which is this thing. I'm not sure what this is doing here in this. I don't actually, honestly, this is kind of bad. And it's also not even American, so I don't know. Maybe this was a mistake or something. So maybe this might get removed in like a future update or something. But for now, at least here it is, I guess. We do get a PAS view though. And it's not just the HST. Wait, did I say PAS view? Wait, hang on. No, this is a driving unit. Wait, what? Wait, then why was this thing under wait, this thing was under the rolling stock tab. Oh. Weird. And, and use the HST cab. Okay. Alright, and here's the, Plasu and blah blah blah, mid version. Yeah, that's the end car version. This here's the mid, which is a lot longer. Yeah, the mid version, which is the blah 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 blah. It looks cool, I guess. But it's kind of in the wrong add-on. So, I don't know. Maybe this like come back like a future British add-on or something. I don't know. I have no idea what this is doing here. Do have a driver thing? Oh no, it's the same as the other one. Okay, well whatever. There you go. Then the whatever that is thing. Yeah. And finally, we have the Baltimore, Ohio Cupola Caboose thingy majiggy, which I think is also a classic Trainz add-on or classic Trainz asset. And here it is in this one. There you go. Alrighty. Alrighty, well, we're not done quite yet because we now got some more stuff. I believe now we got some stuff that you actually see in the Altoona Museum. First up here, we have the PRPB1 in the Tuscan livery. You don't get the A unit, though, only the B units. And actually, if you want the A unit, you actually have to get the Altoona Marshalling Yard add-on. Whereas here in the Arch Curve, you only get the B unit, so, yeah. This is a drivable unit, of course, yeah, we're looking at where to drive this thing without the locomotive, so I don't know. I guess if you really want the PBA or whatever, I guess you have to get the Altoona Marshalling Yard, but here it is then in this thing. Does it have a driver view? No, it doesn't. Okay, well, that makes sense. Or maybe it does. I don't know. Alright, well, up next, we have the PRB60 baggage car, which again was also included in the Altoona Marshalling Yard, but here it is again in this one. Nice. Yeah, Pennsylvania Railroad bang coaches. Alrighty. And up next, here we have the Pennsylvania B60B baggage car. It does look similar, but does have its differences as well. And, yeah, alright, that's that for that row. And now we got one more row of logos to take a look at. Because in this add-on, you actually get 5 of the Norfolk Southern Heritage units, the ES44AC version, plus the regular version. And, well, here's the remaining 4 of the Norfolk Southern ES44 Heritage units. So, first up here, we have the 8099 Southern Railway Heritage unit. Which does look pretty cool, actually. Yeah, Southern Railway, not to be confused with the British Southern Railway. This is the American one. Yeah. Quite nice livery on this one, actually. I like the paint scheme here. Southern. Alright. And just is the cab the same? I think it is. Horn and bell. Oh, no, we actually got a different horn on this one. Hang on. Okay, that's actually a different horn on the southern version. Interesting. Alright. Up next here, we have Norfolk Southern 8100, the nickel plate road paint job. I think I actually looked at this one. Yeah, I actually looked at this one in the Norfolk Southern Heritage Unit pack review that I did way back in back at the beginning of the year, or I don't know when it was, but earlier on this year. And well, here it is again in this add-on. So there you have it. Alrighty, in-cab interior, same old one. Yep, and of course to the horn. That's the other one. Okay. Alright, again, that's the nickel plate road version. Up next, we have NS8103, Norfolk and Western. which is a pretty basic livery this time, but I like the blue. The blue. Yeah, the blue looks nice on this. Yeah. Nice. There you have it. Alright, in-cab interior. Yep, same thing. And horn. Same as the other one. Alrighty. And finally, here we have NS 8114 in the Norfolk Southern livery. Which I'm guessing there's like a classic version or something. I'm not too sure, but there you go, Norfolk Southern red. I actually really like the paint scheme on this, by the way. The bright red really, well, yeah, it just looks so good. I like it. Harris liveries also always look cool. Yeah. And they got the black roof as well. Yeah, very nice looking unit. And cab, come on. Let me inside if it look okay. Yeah, the cab I think is pretty much the same again. And we'll do the horn. And same one as the other there's a unit, I forget which one. And there you have it. That is everything that you get here in the Horseshoe Curve route. Lots of locomotives, rolling stock, a lot of Amtrak stuff as well. But that is everything, all the locomotives that you get here in this route. So, now let's take a look at the scenarios and do some driving. Alright, so here are all these scenarios that you get here with this route. Alright, so here are all these scenarios that you get with this route, and yeah, as you may have noticed, there are no free drive scenarios. There are only 4 pre-scripted scenarios. We have Cap the Scrap, Hard Works, the Pennsylvania eastbound, and Pennsylvania westbound. But there are, like I said, you may notice there are no free drive scenarios. I think there was something going on with the development or something. I'm not too sure. I should say though, in case you're wondering, yes, they will be adding in free drive scenarios to this route in the future. In fact, they may even already have them out by the time I upload this video. But as when I'm recording this, there are no free drive scenarios here in this route. Like I said, there are free drive scenarios that will be coming on down the line for this route, but for now, yeah, this is what you have. So yeah, so you get 2 scenarios, of course, that are centered around Norfolk Southern Freight, but you also get 2 ones for the Pennsylvanian. We have the eastbound one and westbound. And we will be doing the westbound scenario for today. Yep, your task today is to operate the Amtrak Pennsylvanian from Altoona to Crescent. So yeah, we'll be driving Amtrak train across the entirety of the route. So yeah, let's get to it. And here we are, here in Altoona itself. And yeah, we'll be driving the Phase 6 Heritage, not Heritage, but Phase 6 Special Paint Scheme today. Thumbnail's actually been misleading because thumbnail shows us driving the Phase 5, but no, we're actually the Phase 6 unit. Alright, good day. Your task today is to operate the Amtrak Pennsylvanian from Altoona to Crescent, ensure that the train is in good condition, yada yada yada. And, let's go over to Crescent. Wait, is there any intermediate stops? We have passengers at Crescent. No, I guess we're going... Should I Crescent? Okay. Okay, let's go. I guess. Alright, let's go. Yes, sir. Alright, we're going to Altoona. Actually, before we leave, I'm gonna take a quick look at the map view. Actually, I'm gonna pause the game real quick just to give you guys a better look at it. So there's there's Altoona itself. Actually, there is the marshalling yard thing, which is actually the track's ripped up. And of course, here's Altoona itself. There's the main museum over there. Of course, go along the route. Yeah, it's in the station. I'm not sure what that is. Then go up the line, and there it is. That's the Horseshoe Curve itself that we'll be driving through in a bit. And of course, it goes up further up here, there, and up to Crescent. So, I think this is actually, actually, here's the full map. I think this is actually the same same route coverage as what we had over in the Trainz 2 version, which is fair enough, I suppose. And actually, hang on. Here's the come on. Yeah, I probably should have, but here's the museum then. Got the roundhouse with the boxcars and such, and yeah, how about that? All right, let's get on with it. All right then, so here it is, the Amtrak Pennsylvanian. Yeah, we're driving an actual Amtrak service this time. Of course, last time in the Indian Mountains route, we were just kind of driving some generic Amtrak long-distance sleeper train. But today, now we're driving an actual real-life Amtrak service, which of course is the Amtrak Pennsylvanian. That being said, the concept is a little bit inaccurate. I'm going to get very nitpicky here. But you have the locomotive, then you have the Viewliner baggage car, and then you have the Amfleet 1 coach. Actually, is this the business class coach? Please tell me to put the business class. I can barely see, but yeah, I think that's a business class version. Followed up by the cafe coach. But then the last four coaches are actually a little bit off. For some reason, we have three more Amfleet 1s and then only one Amfleet 2 coach, when in reality, it's supposed to be one business class coach, right? Business class coach, followed by a cafe coach, and then 4 or 5 of the Amfleet 2 coaches. So, yeah, why the scenario maker decided to put mostly Amfleet 1s, I don't know. But, yeah. Oh, I won't complain too much because you're still getting Amfleet coach, which I love Amfleet coaches. Yeah, because it's I don't know, it's Amtrakisms. Alrighty, so here we are then, Amtrak, Pennsylvanian, here on the Horseshoe Curve. Yes, sir. Alrighty. And, yeah, Horseshoe Curve, like I said, we're doing this over in Trainz 2, but now here we're driving it in Trainz 3, driving Amtrak. I love Amtrak. I'm a very big Amtrak fan, in case you didn't already know. And, yeah, we're driving it here on the route today. So, let's go. And you know what? Because I'm such an Amtrak fan, I'm actually going to give you guys some fun facts about the Amtrak Pennsylvanian. So yeah, here we are, of course, here in the Horseshoe Curve route. And, of course, here in Trainz 3, we can really drive the Amtrak Pennsylvania between Altoona and Crescent, I guess. However, excuse me. However, in real life, the Amtrak Pennsylvania actually goes from New York Penn Station. Yeah, so it starts off at New York Penn Station, and then it runs along the Northeast Corridor, hauled by an ACS 64 locomotive, before it then arrives at the Philadelphia 33 station, where from then they actually uncouple the ACS 64 and then couple up a P42 locomotive to the other end of the train, and then the P42 locomotive takes it then along the Amtrak Keystone Corridor, then of course up to Harrisburg, then of course goes beyond Harrisburg, through various locations, then of course eventually gets to Altoona, but of course then goes through the Horseshoe Curve, and then continues on northward up to Pittsburgh, I think, yeah, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, of course the train terminates there, and of course then it does the whole journey in reverse. Hey, we got a freight train there, how about that? We got the couple heritage units, hauling a train of Tecker cars. And, yeah, Tecker cars, in case you're wondering, these are default, default stock, not, yeah, you get the point. Alrighty, let's go 45 miles per hour. Let's see if you pick up a little speed here, since we can. Alrighty. But yeah, very happy to have the Amtrak Pennsylvania here. Well, just Amtrak cons in general, yeah. And yeah, I know, you know, we just drove an Amtrak train in the on the Indian Mountains route, but I just love Amtrak, you know. Like, normally in this scenario, I would actually drive the, I would actually have driven the Norfolk Southern ES44AC to sort of differentiate things, because, you know, we just drove the P42 in the Indian Mountains route, so it would make more sense to, you know, drive something different here in this one. Speaking of which, how about that another one? Yeah. Yeah, but like I said, I would have driven a ES44AC, but, I just love Amtrak. You know, like, out of all the railroads in the world, Amtrak has always been my favorite, you know. Despite its issues, you know, Amtrak, it's not perfect. It's got things wrong with it that could use fixing, but I still love it for what it is. And I'm very happy to have more Amtrak equipment here in Trainz 3. Amfleets as well, which I'm a lot more familiar with. We're actually speaking a little bit. Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay, now we're slowed down because we have 40 miles per hour. Speed coming. I don't want to get a speeding penalty here. Okay, so just a tiny bit more actually. No, come on. There we go. 62. That will do. Or 42. Yeah, 60% throttle, 40% speed. Alrighty, and now we're going up around Horseshoe Curve, so yeah. Now it's worth pointing out though that the Amtrak Pennsylvanian actually isn't very frequent. In fact, the Amtrak Pennsylvanian is only a once-a-day train between New York and Pittsburgh. Well, yeah, it's a once-a-day train, but one city starts like there's one train per day going from New York to Pittsburgh, and then one train per day going the other direction. Yeah. Oh, here we go with the foliage again. Hopefully it doesn't crash again. Yeah. Oh, well, we'll see. Any other fun facts about the Horseshoe Curve, in case you're not familiar with the Horseshoe Curve route? It's actually a very famous location in terms of American railroading. You know, Horseshoe Curve has been done multiple times in multiple different train sims. Actually, the first ever Horseshoe curve that I can actually remember, I think, was the Horseshoe curve over back in Trainz Classic, which was released way, way long ago, actually. Yeah, Horseshoe curve is actually a very old route over in Trainz Classic. Although what's interesting about the Horseshoe curve route in TS Classic is it's actually set back in the 1950s during the Pennsylvanian Railroad era. Yeah, so that's actually pretty nice. Maybe I'll play that on the channel at some point, but we'll see. Then, of course, we got the Horseshoe Curve route over in Trainz World. Although the Trainz World version is set in the present day. Like this one has ES40 for AC locomotives up and down the line. Although you can get a Heritage Unit Pack for Trainz World as well. And of course, eventually got the Horseshoe Curve route over in Trainz 2. And now here it is, Trainz 3. So yeah, I think we're about to get a speeding penalty here. Hang on. Oh, surprisingly, no, I think I did it just in time. I was close. Oh dear. They're not paying attention to the speed limits. Yeah. In terms of where I've been, actually, I actually have been to the Horseshoe Curve, actually, twice, actually. First time I actually went to the Horseshoe Curve was actually back in 2013, because we were actually driving to Michigan, during that year. Yeah, we were on a family trip to Michigan, and we were actually driving, of course, from Rhode Island to the Midwest. And since we were going that direction, we decided to stop here in Pennsylvania and go to the Horseshoe Curve. Yeah, so we did that. Actually, we did it once on the way to Michigan, and then we actually came back here again on the way back from Michigan on the same trip, actually. Yeah. And actually haven't been here since then. Yeah. Maybe I could have gone here again, though, on my way to Chicago, because, of course, I also went to, I went to Chicago this year, which is also Midwest, but I figured for that trip, though, I figured we'd have a more direct trip, which may have been a bit of a mistake, but oh well. Although, that being said, I actually did drive through Pennsylvania for a brief time, actually, on my way to Chicago and back. I actually drove through the part of next to Lake Erie, on a highway. I forget which highway it is, but it's the main highway that goes between, like, from the East Coast to the Midwest. That's the highway I went on. By that I mean the upper highway that goes through, like, Buffalo and Albany and such. That's the one I took. And anyways, let's actually stop blabbering for a second, because I think we're actually about to pass the Horseshoe Curve itself. Yes, Horseshoe Curveisms is now occurring here at Trainz 3. Yes, I'm ready to see the, or no, wait. Is this Horseshoe Curve? Oh, no it isn't. Never mind. False alarm. No, there's not the Horseshoe Curve yet. We're getting there, but we're not quite there yet. And I wish the game was up. What did I say about foliage? I just talked about this in just the last video on the Fear of Japan. Why? Again, either stop putting in so much foliage, or just give us an opportunity to turn the graphics down for us with lesser, less powerful devices, Anyways, yeah, like I said, though, did drive through here, drive into Pennsylvania on my way back. Actually, and in case you didn't know, I actually stayed the night in Erie, Pennsylvania on my way back from Chicago, because, yeah, I actually drove from Rhode Island to Chicago all in one day, which is one of the worst mistakes I've ever made in my life. Yeah, top tip, do not drive from Rhode Island to Chicago all in one day. It's just not a fun experience. So on the way back, we actually had an overnight stop in Erie, Pennsylvania, which made it easier. It was a long, boring journey, but at least now we can do it in 2 parts rather than one. Also, another freight train! Yes! And we got 2 more standard ES44s with a train of coal. How about that? With green bars on the top of it for some reason, but they haven't. Yes. Alrighty. But yeah, Horseshoe Curve. I should definitely go back here though at some point. Yeah, I don't know when though we'll come back here, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens in the future. And here it is. Yep, this is it. This is the Horseshoe Curve itself. Actually, you know what? Since I've been here, let's see if I can actually point out some locations here for a second here, because I'm about to nerd out here. Yeah, there's the main road that goes up here. Yep, there's the main station. And they've even got the funicular thingamajig. Oh yes, how cool is that? And they forgot the thing. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that. Here we got the funicular slope here, which, yes, look at that. How about that? Yeah, they got the funicular thing here, and there's another thing down there. Oh, that is so cool. I really like that. These are the kind of details I get excited about. And here's the Pennsylvania Road GP9 or whatever it was. Yeah, which goes as a static display piece. Here's the curve itself. You got a little, there's a little hut for, there's even a man taking pictures, which is, yep, that's what the Horseshoe Curve is known for. Yeah, you get this little fence here, of course. Yeah, I'll get some real fans where you're watching the trains go by, and yeah, there's a look at Horseshoe Curve. All right, let's take a look at it now from our train. Oh, frame rate, yeah. Alrighty. Here we go. Which group first up? You know what? Let's pull the horn since we're about to go for real. Although I gotta be careful because my iPad might disconnect here. So let's make a blow my over without the iPad getting messed up here. Hang on. And alrighty. Hello there. Let's get the fans a show. How about it? Yeah. Amtrak Pennsylvanian. How about it? Again, I'm just so happy to have more Amtrak equipment, you know. I mean, it was cool when we got the P-42 in the Indian Mountain Route, plus the V-liner baggage and the Superliners. But now it's got even more Amtrak stuff. Yeah, now we got the Phase 6 P-42, plus the Amfleet coaches. So I wonder what Amtrak equipment they'll add next then. Yeah. As of right now, I actually don't know what's coming next in terms of, well, just generally what's coming next. In fact, actually, as of now, I actually don't know what the next route's going to be, because, yeah, here we are playing the Horseshoe Curve route, which is actually the most recent route to be released for Trainz number 3 as of when I'm recording this video. So I actually have no idea what's next, actually, but we'll find out soon enough, I suppose. Yeah. But, yeah, like I said, happy to have more Amtrak equipment, and I'm curious to know what's come next. You know, okay, you know what I actually want, though? If I could make up, like, a bit of a wish list of what I want to see in the future. We have the P-42, which is cool, but you know, it'd be also cool if we got the ALC-42 locomotive. Yeah, let's have both of Amtrak's low density this is locomotives. Yeah, we've got the P-42, but having an ALC-42 would also be really cool. And hey, if we can, let's see if we get the ALC-42 with the different paint schemes. You know, we got the Day 1 version of the ALC-42, then you got the Phase 6, and then, of course, the main Phase 7 livery. That'd be cool. Oh yeah, let's also get some more of the Superliners, by the way, because that's right now we have just the we have the coach version plus I think the coach package, and actually they actually just added the Superliner transition sleeper into the Indian Mountains route actually, which I'll like to take a look at that in a future video. But yeah, it would also be nice to have the sightseer along as well as the diner car and stuff. So hopefully we'll get that some point in the future. As for those in terms of coaches, it'll also be cool to get the some more Amtrak long distance stuff. Like we got the Amfleet 2 coach itself, but I'd also like to see the Amfleet 2 cafe version and plus the Viewliner sleeper cars. I got the Viewliner baggage car, but it'd be cool now to get the Viewliner sleeping coaches. So yeah, and yeah, I guess I want to see in terms of Amtrak long distance stuff. And, you know, if we ever get a Midwestern route or something, like another Midwestern route, it'd be also cool to see the Amtrak SC-44 Charger in the Amtrak Midwest livery. Oh, yeah, technically we already have the SC-44 Charger in the Surfliner livery, but it would be cool to also have the Siemens Charger in the Amtrak Midwest livery, plus the Siemens Venture coaches. That'd be really cool. And I'm not sure if we're ever going to get the Northeast Corridor, at least for now. Who knows, maybe I'll make the Northeast Corridor at some point. But, yeah, Northeast Corridor would be cool to get the A64, because we got all the Amfleet 1 codes at least, so all we need to do is all we need to know is just put in the A64 and then we'll have the complete Northeast Regional. Hey, another Norfolk Southern train, 2 more urgent units and some boxcars. Yes, alrighty. Yep, trio of the ESP faces and yep, and boxcars. How about that? Alrighty. And yeah, I guess we'll see what they do, though. We'll see. Yeah, even though I'm a content creator, I don't really have much say in, well, really any say whatsoever in the stuff that gets made, which is fair enough. But yeah, I'll still probably make some press here these videos and stuff, because like I said, well, like I said before, well, actually I'm not sure how many times I've said this before, but the Trainz devs actually do watch my videos. Actually, I think this one guy, I think his name is like Matthias or something, or Matthias. I'm not too sure what his name is, but he's he's like the main Trainz mobile guy. And we also have a Higher What More add-ons as well, who also makes Trainz 3 add-ons. He also watches my videos. Yeah, Trainz devs, if you're watching, well, that's my little wish list. I don't know how many of these things you'll actually make in the future, but if you did make those things, I would be a very happy chappy. But we'll see what happens. Alrighty, well, how far are we actually along the route then? We are now, Actually, about halfway there, so we're getting there. Yeah. So the next isn't that long, which is fair enough. So, I'm just quite liking this spot so far. Though it's very, yeah, a lot of greenery here. Although greenery is pretty much the entire East Coast. So, yeah, yeah. Well, I say East Coast. It's probably isn't quite on the East Coast, but it's close enough, I guess. Actually, technically it is. Well, technically the state of Pennsylvania is on the East Coast because the Northeast Regional runs, or well, after Northeast Quarter runs through there. So, yeah. Also, fun fact about Pennsylvania. Yeah, I'm gonna get into politics here, but yeah, fun fact: Pennsylvania is actually the one state, the one, or should I say, the one northeastern state, that Trump won. Yeah, Trump won, here in Pennsylvania, and all the other northeastern states voted for, well, you know, which was to be expected. To be honest with you, I'm not surprised that most of the other northeastern states voted blue. But hey, at least Pennsylvania is the odd one out, so that's good. And in the end, Trump won the presidency anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, which I'm glad for, by the way. I'm happy that Trump won the presidency. I may have annoyed a few viewers with that statement, but this is my channel, I can say whatever I want. So, yeah, blah. Anyways, not much to say about the rest of it, actually. It's just mainly just greenery now at this point. And I actually remember this from the Trainz 2 version. That's why I did review last year. Let's get some solar panels, which is interesting. Yeah. Righty then. So, let's maybe have to talk about this point. At this point, I'm not sure when the next train. So actually, that's a lie. Okay. Well, in terms of what's upcoming for Train Simulator 3 content, I actually do have a supplemental video planned, for the near future. Actually, for next week, I should say. Because things have actually been getting interesting here in Train Simulator 3. For one, the Badger's Pass route was actually updated, and it was actually made free. And there were also 2 new locomotives that were actually added to the Badger's Pass route. So I'll take a look at that pretty soon. And let's also just say that the Amtrak P42 situation is kind of interesting. But of course, I'll go into more detail once I make some video. After that, though, the next Train Simulator 3 video will be on whatever new route comes out next. Although it's been a little bit since I think this route came out, so I don't know. Maybe we could get the next Train Simulator route soon, but we will see. But yeah, next Train Simulator video after the next video will be whatever add-on route comes out after this one. So yeah. As for when that's coming, I don't know at the moment, but we'll see. Luckily, though, there will be some more content, of course, in the pipelines. I got some more, well, I got one more Trainz World video actually planned to review the upcoming Preston to Carlisle route. And I also want to get back to doing the last 2 experimental videos for Train Simulator Classic, because actually, I initially prepared 4 scenarios to play as part of my experimental gameplay thing to do with Train Simulator Classic. Of course, I only played 2 of them, being the H64 and the Classic 100 one, because there was a red light issue with Train Sim Classic, and after that, I couldn't do any more Train Sim Classic videos until after I finished filming Build on Season 5. But like I said, I'm not sure if I announced this actually on my channel, but yeah, Build on Season 5 filming is completed, and I've actually been able to play Train Sim Classic in my own spare time. I think the thing is work again, so yeah, those last 2 Train Sim Classic videos should come out. I don't know when. We'll see, though. Oh yeah, I forgot. I also have another Train Sim World video actually planned besides the Preston to Carlisle, because of course, not so long ago we got, well, just this past week we got the MBTA Framingham to MBTA Framingham Worcester line in Train Sim World, and of course one locomotive that was included in the route was the not the Amtrak, was the MBTA HP46 locomotive, and let's just say I'm not done with the HP46 locomotive quite just yet, but stay tuned for that. After about 100 tunnel. Alright, well, at least the frame rate of this hasn't been too bad. It's not great, but you know, it's better compared to Fury Japan, so I'll give it that. And yeah, not much for me to say at this point. Yeah, well, it's mid-November as of when I'm recording this, obviously. Well, it'll be mid-November as of when I upload this too. So yeah, not too much stuff to go in 2024 at this point. Yeah. Overall, 2024 has been okay for me. Not a bad year. I mean, not a great year though either. Because besides my Chicago trip and Trainz 5 coming out, as well as a couple other things, not much really happened in my life this year. Honestly, 2024 was a rather boring year for me. All this year, nothing really happened. Yeah, I mean, nothing bad happened. You know, I'm not not down the dumps or anything. I'm just kind of sort of, neutral in terms of my feelings. Just because, well, that's kind of this year. It's been a very neutral year. Not a great year, but not a bad year either. It's very much in the middle. That being said, though, I am very much looking forward to 2025, especially now that, the elections happened and, well, as I mentioned before, Trump won. I'm very much looking forward to 2025, and I can't wait to see what happens next year. But in terms of politics as well, there's also some other things I'm looking forward to next year. Maybe we'll finally get that survey here in Trainz 3 next year. That'd be very cool. And I also got a NASCAR 25 coming out next year, and also back to the Trainz in a second. We also got the editors adding to us, maybe come out for a Cyril next year as well. So that's something I'm very much looking forward to. So yeah. And there's a lot more I'm looking forward to in 2025 as well, but that's the main gist of it. So, yeah. Okay, let's get to pick up speed here now, because not much to say for me at this point. I'm just trying to come up with whatever I can think of to talk about right now while we drive through the rest of this route. But thankfully, the speed is about to go up, so we'll get to the end of the route a bit more quickly. Speaking of which, we are now, oops. Oh, we're actually almost there. Oh, okay. Good. Good timing. Yeah, nearly there at the end of this route. Also, what's that noise? Some sort of animals or something. Weird. Oh, as the frame rate. Okay, yeah, now the frame's going down a little bit. Come on. Okay, and yep, there's Crescent. So we are almost there at the end of this line. Nice. Okay, bit of power. Yes. Alright. So there you have it then. That is the Horseshoe Curve route here in Trainz 3. Yeah, let me know what you think of this route. Oh yeah, I should say the price of this route, by the way. I haven't said this, I probably said this before, but the price of the route is actually $6. Yeah, $6 US dollars to get this route. So it's actually $1 more than the usual $5. Another train there. Yeah. It's a price tag a bit higher than usual, but I think at least here the price is somewhat justified because you actually get a pretty good amount of engines and rolling stock in this route, and plus the route itself is actually decently long compared to other Trainz 3 routes, so yeah. But we'll make the money back though for ad revenue. But although it is peak ad revenue season, so yeah, I'll probably make some money back through this video. But like I said, let me know what you think of this route. Personally, I'm a fan of this route just for the fact that it has the ampli coaches. Although I say that you'll probably be able to get those standalone. Although Horseshoe Curve is also very interesting route to drive on, and yeah, I'm happy that we have it now here in Trainz 3. So yeah. But as for what's coming next, well, we'll see. So yeah, but that's it. Well, not 8 obviously. We'll still get to the station, but yeah. All right, well, this game didn't crash this time, and we're actually able to see the entirety of the route. As a school bus there. Huh. Interesting. Oh, there you have it. Horseshoe Curve. Alrighty. Crescent Railroad Park, coming right up. You know what, it's also nice change to do a passenger service with a bunch of stops in between. You know, usually with these passengers here in this game, you're stopping all the time, but at least here you're, well, I mean, because there's only immediate stations, which is realistic, so, yeah. Well, there we have it. There we have it indeed. Alright, changing lines, interesting enough. I start slowing down here so I don't overshoot the platform. Especially since there's the, end of the line. Oh, frame rate, come on. Foliage. Alrighty, welcome to Crescent. the top end of the line. Well, there you go. Hope you enjoyed the Amtrak-ness as well. And hey, we'll see what Amtrak equipment they bring to this game next. Yeah. Alrighty, so that's actually that's the end of the platform. Okay. Also, wood. A wooden platform. Boy. Alrighty, well, here we are. Yep. And yeah, I'm straight to a Daciano stop here. And there you have it. Alright. Oh, there's that caboose again. Interesting. Well, there you have it. Yep, we'll need to complete the session, and that is... They're gonna give me a rating. Oh, there we go. Alright. Alrighty then, well, that's gonna do it for this video. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in whatever I make next.